The past few days, as far as MONAD is concerned, have been very, very terrible. Now, the question is this particular bounce the ultimate bounce that will lead us all the way up to about $1? Or are we going to end up falling lower and lower and lower? Okay. Big shout out to everybody watching us right now. So if you take a look at the current stats of MONAD, we're not really looking pretty because it has dropped by a whole lot. The past 14 days have been absolutely terrible because the price depreciated by about 31.8%, with the past 7 days having the most amount of price drop, which is roughly rounding to around 27.4%. While the market cap is decreasing, which is around 198 million US dollars, the fully diluted valuation is still overall very, very large, which is around 1.8 billion US dollars, with the circulating supply remaining as it is. So as you can see, the circulating supply is still roughly at 10.8 billion US dollars. So we haven't seen any influx of tokens on the market, but a lot of people are offloading, and this is one of the reasons why we have seen the price depreciate drastically, because there were airdrop recipients, there were seed investors who are offloading, and this is one of the reasons why I really believe that we're obviously going to see a downtrend continuation as far as MONAD is concerned. So this particular bounce that we are experiencing is obviously going to be short-lived. So right now, yes, you can theoretically scalp. Probably the next 1 or 2, 3 days are going to be very bullish, and we could potentially see the price of MONAD regain either 15 to about 30% in terms of its lost percentage in terms of valuation. And this is one of the reasons why it's very important for us to understand how to play the game. So obviously, a lot of you are wondering which area is going to be the very best area. So as you can see, let me just make this a little bit bigger so that you guys can see. We obviously had a double bottom on a smaller time frame, which is roughly close to 1.5 cents. Okay, so we had a double bottom, and now the price has pumped. So we are beginning to face a little bit of rejection right over here. And if we get the Fibonacci levels, simple Fibonacci rules and ratio will let us know that, okay, what we are about to experience is probably going to be a retracement to the 38.1% fib, if I can only find the Fibonacci lines right over here. So trend line, okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. So damn, why are the Fibonacci levels? Oh yeah, the Fibonacci levels are here, if I'm not mistaken. So we click on it, and then we drag the line and we push it to the furthest point right over here. And I really believe that if you look at the 38.2% fib level, it's bound to drop to about 0.01794. So this level is going to be a very good entry level, okay, between 38.2 to around 61.8% fib level. So anywhere in this particular threshold, I'm sure this is where the price is going to come back down to, and we are further going to have a continuation if the price still remains bullish. Now, this obviously all depends on the price of Bitcoin. So if you look at the grand scheme of things, as far as the next 28 or rather 24 to about 48 hours, Bitcoin is looking real good, it's looking real pretty, and we're most likely to continue the bullishness because the price of Bitcoin is obviously going to have a retest and touch 90,300, and then from here either continue going back down or getting a little bit of rejection and then pushing towards the upside. So as far as Bitcoin is concerned, we are in limbo, but we do know for a fact that we've got a strong probability of the price of Bitcoin having a pullback, because we obviously experienced a dramatic drop in the past few days. We obviously have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost a week of just gradually and systematically dropping. So obviously before the price continues. Liquidity towards the downside has to be obtained by grabbing the liquidity at the top right over here. And this is one of the reasons why I really believe the price, or rather the liquidity, before further continuation towards the downside is right around this level, 90,300 all the way up to around 96,000 US dollars per BTC. Now that we have established those facts, right, you've got a few options. Number one, scalp this particular bounce with respective to the price finding support after a retracement. Maybe the price is not going to retrace, nobody really knows, but there's a high probability that either today or early tomorrow the price will most likely come back here. If we've got enough bullish momentum, it will pick up towards the upside. So either you do that, or you wait for the ultimate rejection wherever it's going to end up going. And I really believe our next rejection level, as far as MONAD is concerned, is roughly going to be around 2 cents. 2 cents to around 2.5 cents. So let me just show you. Okay, based on that particular order block, this level right over here, especially if we follow the body candles, then we demarcate it as red. Yeah, so if we end up pulling back significantly, this is where we are going to end up getting rejected. So from there, we can either come back, crash this level, or if we find support, we've got enough decent support, we can just have a small retracement, then blow past it, and off we go. So those are the two plays, and those are the two options that you mostly have when it comes to MONAD. Please let me know in the comment section below what your play is and what you guys have been doing in order for you to safeguard your money and your portfolio.